A note on the comedy The Awful Truth. Uh, this is a classic film. It is included on both, actually, what am I saying? Not both, not just two lists, but a number of prestigious lists. But I'll just mention with the best motion pictures. Um, but two come to mind. One is AFI, the American Film Institute Best 100 Comedies. Come to think of it, this is probably there on the list of best 100 movies of all kinds. And on the New York Times list of best 1000 movies ever made. We have Cary Grant and Irene Dunne. Irene Dunne is Lucy Warner and he's Jerry Warner. And smart, witty, funny as they are, there is a low point in their marriage, right there near the beginning of the film, because he comes home at one point and he lied. That's true about where he's going, and we can see that because he says something like, "This was I went to Florida, but then there's no suntan," or actually it rained in Florida and he didn't mean. Anyway, the lie is obvious at one stage, and as he has guests with him, Lucy shows up. She's not home. She comes a little later, and that's a surprise. And she's accompanied by Armand Duval. And the way they present what they've been doing is suspicious. Well, we took a ride, and then we had to stop, and we had to go to this motel because there was not. And it has all appearance or the appearance of an affair, but it was not. That's what we're told. Nevertheless, notwithstanding her fidelity, they separate, and they're in fact in divorce proceedings. Divorce is pronounced, but it will become effective only at the end of 90 days or so. And in the meanwhile, she has a neighbor, Daniel Leeson. He's not a cowboy, but anyway, a man from the deep south. If I would be mean and try a silly joke, I would say that he's maybe in the world of today, he would be a Trump supporter. Whereas these are people who would vote for Hillary, and there's a huge rift separating them. Only here he meets Lucy's mother and at the elevator, and they talk to each other. He seems to be a nice man. He meets Lucy and he falls for her, and he's ready to marry this woman and make her rich in the process, because he's in the oil business and extremely wealthy. Only he has an issue of his own, that is, he's with his mother, and his mother is domineering. She doesn't like this idea of a strange woman who just comes into his life. And changes everything. Your wife? I mean, she might be a fortune hunter, a gold digger. At the same time, Cary Grant, aka Jerry, is supposed to marry a rich, wealthy, a rich woman who is also a sort of an aristocrat, a celebrity. And when the would-be bride meets his ex-wife, he lies because it looks bad, and he says, this is my sister." And his ex-wife Lucy makes a ridiculous scene, uh, actually making all the effort to antagonize the family of and would-be bride. It's a strange situation where the two actually seem to be trying to get back together, maybe. There is also the dog, Mr. Smith, a fox terrier, in court. Um, they have to dispute the rights for the dog as for a child. And when deciding, the judge says, "Okay, let me see who gets the dog, and you both call them." And this and there are other funny moments. This is the time when they, come on, Mr. Smith, come to me. He finally chooses Lucy, but Jerry will get visitation. To end with, there's a moment when we laugh. um, Jerry is visiting his ex-wife when the man from the south, Daniel, comes to the door. So she's pushing him to hide. "Look, hide. I don't want him to see you here alone with me." But when he's hiding in the next room, to his surprise, Jerry finds Armand, who was already hidden there. And a fight breaks out between the two, and they start chasing around the room while Daniel and his mother were there, solemn and ready to talk wedding and more.